The world tells us that the greatest battles are fought on distant shores, against insurmountable odds, and with the fate of nations hanging in the balance. We are conditioned to believe that our adversaries are out there, competitors, critics, and circumstances that seem determined to hold us back from achieving our dreams. But what if the true battleground lies not out there, but within? What if the most formidable enemy we will ever face is not a person or a situation, but the doubt, fear, and insecurity that reside in our own hearts and minds? Until we confront and conquer the enemies within, we will forever be locked in a struggle that prevents us from experiencing true peace, joy, and fulfillment. True victory is an inside job. It begins with a shift in perspective, a willingness to turn our gaze inward and confront the enemies that hold us captive from within. Imagine, if you will, a solitary figure standing at a crossroads. The path ahead is shrouded in mist, its destination uncertain. This is the landscape of our inner world, a place where doubt and faith wage a constant war for dominance. Will we surrender to the paralyzing grip of fear, or will we rise to the challenge and fight for the life we were destined to live? The enemy knows our weaknesses, our insecurities, and our deepest fears. It whispers lies into our ears, telling us we are not good enough, strong enough, or worthy enough to achieve our dreams. But when we choose faith over fear, we tap into a source of strength that empowers us to rise above our circumstances and create a life that is aligned with our highest potential. The outcome of the battle within has profound implications for every aspect of our lives. When fear reigns supreme, we shrink back from opportunities, sabotage our own success, and settle for a life that is far less than what we are capable of achieving. But when faith prevails, our lives become a testament to the transformative power of belief. We summon the courage to pursue our dreams, to step outside of our comfort zones, and to embrace the unknown with open arms. The stakes in this internal battle are not just personal, they extend outwards, impacting our relationships, our communities, and the world at large. When we choose faith over fear, we reclaim our power, step into our authentic selves, and create a life that is a true reflection of our God-given potential. The war zone is not a distant land across a vast ocean. It is the silent battleground of your own mind, where fear sets up camp and wages a relentless campaign against your soul. You know this enemy well. It is the voice that whispers doubts in the dead of night, that magnifies insecurities in moments of vulnerability, and that casts a long, dark shadow over even your brightest aspirations. But make no mistake, this voice, this fear, is not you. It is a separate entity, a parasite feeding on your potential, a thief robbing you of the joy and fulfillment that is your birthright. The first step to winning this war is to recognize the enemy for what it is: a liar, a deceiver, a master manipulator that seeks to keep you trapped in a cycle of fear and inaction. You are a warrior, armed with the indomitable spirit of faith, and you are ready to reclaim your mind, your heart, and your life from the clutches of fear. The enemy within is a master of disguise, morphing into seemingly rational concerns, logical anxieties, and perfectly valid reasons why you should abandon your dreams and settle for a life of mediocrity. It bombards you with a relentless barrage of what-ifs, each one carefully crafted to plant seeds of doubt and nurture the fear that takes root in your heart. But what if, instead of viewing these what-ifs as insurmountable obstacles, you saw them as opportunities for growth, expansion, and extraordinary breakthroughs? The truth is, dear reader, that fear is a liar. It thrives on your insecurities, your doubts, your belief in its power over your destiny. But you are not defined by your fears. You are defined by your courage, your resilience, your unwavering belief in the power of your dreams. Choose to step into the light of your own potential, to embrace the unknown with courage and conviction, and to create a life that is a testament to the boundless possibilities that await when you dare to believe in yourself. The insidious nature of fear lies in its ability to turn you against yourself. It whispers doubts, plants seeds of insecurity, and then steps back and watches as you, its unwitting accomplice, water those seeds with your own anxieties and insecurities. You become your own worst enemy, engaging in self-sabotaging behaviors that keep you stuck in a cycle of fear and inaction. Recognize this pattern, dear reader, and know that you have the power to break free. The first step is awareness, shining a light on the ways in which you sabotage your own success, acknowledging the negative self-talk, identifying the limiting beliefs that hold you back from living a life that is aligned with your highest potential. Step out of the shadows of self-sabotage and into the light of your own brilliance. Though it may not feel like it in the midst of the battle, you are stronger than you realize. You have overcome challenges that once seemed insurmountable, weathered storms that threatened to break you, and emerged from the fires of adversity with a resilience that fear cannot extinguish. Remember who you are. Remember what you have overcome. You have survived every difficult moment, every heartbreak, every disappointment, every failure that life has thrown your way. Fear may tell you that you are not strong enough, that you cannot handle what lies ahead, that it is better to retreat back into the shadows of safety and familiarity. But you, dear reader, are made of sterner stuff. Remember who you are, remember what you have overcome, and step boldly into the future, knowing that you have everything you need to conquer your fears, claim your victory, and create a life that is a radiant reflection of your truest, most authentic self. The first rays of dawn break through the darkness, casting long shadows that dance and recede as the light grows stronger. So too does awareness dawn in the landscape of your soul, illuminating the battlefield within, revealing the true nature of the conflict that has raged for far too long. This is not a defeat, but a victory in itself. The recognition that you are not your fear, that you are not powerless against its grip, that there is another way, a better way, a path that leads not through the valley of shadows but towards the radiant light of your own potential. This awakening may be sudden, a bolt of lightning illuminating the landscape of your soul, or it may be a gradual process, a slow dawning of understanding that unfolds over time. But however it arrives, it is a moment of profound significance, a turning point in the narrative of your life. For in this awareness, in this recognition of the internal battle that has held you captive, lies the seed of your liberation. You begin to see fear not as an insurmountable obstacle, but as a call to action, an invitation to step into the fullness of who you were created to be. You realize that you have a choice, to continue down the familiar path of fear and self-doubt, or to embark on a new adventure, one paved with faith, courage, and an unwavering belief in the power of your own potential. This is not about becoming fearless, for courage is not the absence of fear but rather the decision to act in spite of it. It is about recognizing that fear is a natural human emotion, a survival mechanism that has served its purpose but is no longer meant to rule your life. You are not meant to be ruled by fear, dear reader. You are meant to live a life that is vibrant, joyful, and free, a life that is a testament to the boundless love and limitless potential that reside within you. Embrace this awareness, allow it to wash over you, to cleanse you of the limiting beliefs and self-doubt that have held you captive for far too long. This is a new day, a fresh start, an opportunity to rewrite your story and create a life that is a radiant reflection of the magnificent being you truly are. Imagine, if you will, two wolves circling a campfire. One wolf is black as night, its eyes glowing with fear, its teeth bared in a silent snarl. This is the wolf of fear, and it feeds on your doubts, your anxieties, your every insecurity. The other wolf is white as snow, its gaze steady and strong, its presence emanating a quiet confidence. This is the wolf of faith, and it thrives on your belief in yourself, your trust in a power greater than yourself, your unwavering commitment to living a life of purpose and passion. Which wolf will win? The one you feed. Every time you give in to fear, every time you allow doubt to cloud your vision, every time you choose inaction over courageous pursuit of your dreams, you are feeding the black wolf, making it stronger, giving it more power over your thoughts, your emotions, and ultimately, your life. But every time you choose faith over fear, every time you take a step towards your dreams, every time you affirm your own worthiness and embrace the unknown with courage and conviction, you are feeding the white wolf, nurturing its strength, allowing it to guide you towards a life of purpose, joy, and fulfillment. It's time to starve the fear and feed the faith. Begin by becoming aware of the thoughts you entertain, the words you speak, the stories you tell yourself. Are they rooted in fear or faith? Are they empowering you or holding you back? Challenge the negative self-talk, the limiting beliefs, the doubts that whisper you are not good enough, smart enough, or worthy enough to achieve your dreams. Replace them with affirmations of truth, with words that uplift and inspire, with the unwavering belief that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. This is not about denying the existence of fear, for fear will always be a part of the human experience. It is about changing your relationship with fear, about no longer allowing it to be the dominant force in your life. It's about recognizing that you have a choice, to feed the fear or to feed the faith. Choose wisely, dear reader, for the wolf you feed will determine the direction of your life, the quality of your experiences, and the legacy you leave behind. Fear thrives in the stagnant waters of inaction. It whispers that it is better to stay safe, to avoid risks, to remain within the confines of your comfort zone. But movement, even the smallest step forward, is kryptonite to fear. Each action you take, no matter how small, chips away at the walls of fear, creating cracks through which the light of your own potential can shine through. Action is the antidote to anxiety, the remedy for doubt, the catalyst for transformation. It is in the doing, not just the thinking or the dreaming, that you discover your true strength, your resilience, your capacity for growth and expansion. Start small. Set a goal that feels achievable, even if it's just taking 5 minutes to work on that project you've been putting off, or reaching out to someone you admire for advice, or simply committing to replacing one negative thought with a positive affirmation. As you experience the power of taking action, however small, you'll notice something remarkable begin to happen. Your confidence will grow. Your fear will diminish. You'll start to see yourself differently, not as someone defined by their anxieties, but as a capable, courageous individual who is more than equipped to handle whatever challenges life throws their way. Each action, no matter how insignificant it may seem, is a vote for the life you want to create, a declaration that you are no longer willing to be ruled by fear. The path to your dreams is not a straight line. It is paved with twists and turns, hills and valleys, moments of doubt and moments of exhilarating triumph. There will be times when fear rears its ugly head, when you question your path, when you feel like giving up. But it is in these moments that you must dig deep, remind yourself of your why, and choose action over inaction. For it is in the choosing, in the doing, that you will ultimately find your freedom, your fulfillment, and the extraordinary life that is your birthright. The battle within is not just about overcoming fear, it is about aligning your actions with your faith. It is about trusting that you are guided, supported, and loved beyond measure, even when you can't see the path ahead. It is in those moments of uncertainty, when anxiety threatens to overwhelm you, that you must choose obedience over anxiety, trusting that the path will be revealed one step at a time. Obedience in this context is not about blindly following rules or suppressing your own intuition. It is about listening to the whispers of your soul, the gentle nudges of your heart, the still, small voice within that speaks of your true purpose and guides you towards your highest good. It is about taking action even when you don't have all the answers, trusting that the universe will meet you halfway, that doors will open where there were once only walls, and that you will be given the strength, the wisdom, and the resources you need to fulfill your destiny. This requires a profound shift in perspective, a willingness to surrender control and embrace the unknown. It means letting go of the need to have all the answers, to have everything figured out, and instead, trusting that you are exactly where you are meant to be, doing exactly what you are meant to be doing. It is in this space of surrender, of radical acceptance, that you open yourself up to receiving the guidance, the support, and the miracles that are always available to you. Choose obedience over anxiety. Listen to the whispers of your soul. Take action, even when you're afraid. Trust that you are guided, supported, and loved beyond measure. This is not a passive process. It is an active engagement with your faith, a conscious choice to align your actions with your deepest truth. It is in this alignment, this surrender to something greater than yourself, that you will discover the peace, the joy, and the unwavering strength that come from living a life of purpose and faith. The journey from fear to faith is not a sprint, it is a marathon. There will be days when you feel like you're making great strides, and there will be days when you feel stuck, discouraged, and tempted to give up. It is in these moments that you must remind yourself that progress is not always linear, that setbacks are a part of the journey, and that even the smallest victories deserve to be celebrated. Celebrate every victory, no matter how small. Acknowledge every step you take in the direction of your dreams, every time you choose faith over fear, every time you listen to the whispers of your soul and take action despite your doubts. These small victories, these seemingly insignificant moments of courage and faith, are the building blocks of a life well lived. They are the stepping stones that lead you towards your greatest potential, the proof that you are capable of overcoming any obstacle and creating a life that is a radiant reflection of your truest, most authentic self. Don't underestimate the ripple effect of your courage. Every time you choose faith over fear, you not only empower yourself, but you also inspire those around you to do the same. You become a beacon of hope, a testament to the transformative power of belief, a living, breathing example that it is possible to break free from the chains of fear and create a life that is truly extraordinary. Your courage gives others permission to be courageous. Your faith ignites the flame of possibility in the hearts of those who have forgotten how to dream. So keep going, dear reader. Keep choosing faith over fear. Keep taking action, even when you're afraid. Keep celebrating the small victories, and know that you are making a difference, not just in your own life, but in the lives of everyone you touch. The world needs your light. It needs your courage. It needs your unwavering belief in the power of the human spirit to overcome any obstacle and create a world where love, joy, and peace reign supreme. You are a force for good, a catalyst for change, a masterpiece in the making. Never forget that. There's a reason why the mundane feels suffocating, why the ordinary leaves you restless, why the safe haven of conformity feels more like a cage than a comfort. You, dear one, were wired for more. You were designed for a life painted in bold strokes, a symphony composed of audacious dreams and courageous pursuits. The world may try to fit you into a neat little box, label you with expectations, and confine you to the realm of the ordinary. But your soul knows the truth. You are destined for greatness. This knowing, this inner fire, is not arrogance, it is the divine spark of the Creator whispering within you, reminding you of the extraordinary potential that lies dormant, waiting to be unleashed. It is the echo of your soul's purpose resonating in the chambers of your heart, urging you to break free from the chains of conformity and embrace the extraordinary life that awaits. Ignore the voices that tell you to be realistic, to play it safe, to settle for less than what sets your soul on fire. They speak from a place of fear, a limited perspective that cannot comprehend the vastness of what you are capable of achieving. You were not created to blend in, to be a mere face in the crowd, to live a life of quiet desperation and unfulfilled dreams. You were created to stand out, to be a beacon of hope, to illuminate the world with the unique gifts and talents that reside within you. Embrace your uniqueness, your quirks, your passions that make you come alive. These are not flaws to be hidden, but rather the brushstrokes of the masterpiece you were born to create. The world needs your light, it needs your voice, it needs the unique expression of your soul to remind us all that we are capable of more, that we are worthy of more, that a life of purpose, passion, and unwavering pursuit of our dreams is not a privilege reserved for a select few, but a birthright available to all who dare to believe. Step into your power, dear one. Embrace the extraordinary life that is calling your name. The path to greatness is not paved with comfort and ease. It is a winding road that leads you through valleys of doubt, over mountains of challenges, and across rivers of uncertainty. There will be moments when you want to turn back, to retreat to the familiar shores of your comfort zone, to silence the whispers of your soul that urge you to keep going. But it is in these moments of discomfort, in the face of fear and uncertainty, that you discover your true strength, your resilience, your unwavering spirit that refuses to be denied. Embrace the uncomfortable. Welcome the challenges as opportunities for growth, the setbacks as stepping stones on the path to success. It is in the struggle, in the pushing beyond your perceived limitations, that you discover the depths of your own strength and resilience. The universe will test you, not to break you, but to reveal to you the incredible power that lies dormant within. Each challenge you overcome, each obstacle you navigate, each fear you face head-on, adds another layer of depth and dimension to the masterpiece of your life. You emerge from these experiences stronger, wiser, and more equipped to handle whatever life throws your way. So, embrace the detours, the unexpected turns, the moments that take your breath away and leave you questioning everything you thought you knew. These are not signs that you've veered off course, but rather confirmation that you are on the right track, living a life that is expansive, audacious, and true to the calling of your soul. Remember, dear one, you are not alone in this journey. A force greater than yourself is guiding your steps, orchestrating events, and opening doors that you never could have imagined. Trust the process, embrace the discomfort, and know that within you resides the strength, the courage, and the unwavering faith to conquer any mountain and achieve greatness beyond your wildest dreams. Gold in its raw, unrefined state is often found embedded in rough rock, its brilliance hidden beneath layers of impurity. It is only through intense heat, through the refiner's fire, that the impurities are burned away, revealing the true beauty and value of the precious metal beneath. So too is it with your spirit, dear one. You are being refined in the fires of adversity, molded and shaped by the challenges and triumphs of this life. Those moments that feel like trials, those seasons of uncertainty and doubt, those experiences that test your limits and leave you feeling broken and defeated. These are the fires in which your spirit is being purified, your character strengthened, your resolve solidified. Do not despair when you find yourself in the midst of the fire. Do not mistake the heat for destruction, the flames for annihilation. See them instead as the tools of a master craftsman, shaping you, refining you, preparing you for the extraordinary destiny that awaits. It is in the fire that you discover your true metal, the unwavering spirit that resides within, the strength that cannot be extinguished. It is here, in the crucible of challenge, that you learn to surrender to a power greater than yourself, to trust in the unseen hand that guides you, and to embrace the transformative power of faith. The fire may be intense, the heat may feel unbearable at times, but know this: you will not be consumed. You will emerge from the flame stronger, brighter, and more beautiful than you ever thought possible. Embrace the refining fire, dear one. Allow it to burn away the impurities, the doubts, the fears that hold you back from living a life of purpose and passion. Trust that you are being molded and shaped into the masterpiece you were destined to be, and emerge from the flames ready to shine your light brightly upon the world. The enemy of your soul, the voice of fear that whispers doubts and magnifies insecurities, would have you believe that you are disqualified, unworthy, not enough to achieve your dreams. It will remind you of your past mistakes, your perceived failures, the times you stumbled and fell short of your own expectations. It will try to convince you that your story is over, that you have missed your chance, that the doors of opportunity have closed, and you are left standing on the outside looking in. But here is the truth, dear one. You are not defined by your past. You are not disqualified by your mistakes. You are not limited by the expectations of others or the doubts that swirl within your own mind. You are a child of the Most High, infinitely loved, unconditionally accepted, and divinely equipped with everything you need to fulfill your destiny. The past is not a prologue, it is a classroom. It is a place of learning, of growth, of discovering the resilience of your spirit and the boundless capacity of your heart. Embrace your story, every chapter, every verse, every word. See the challenges not as defeats but as opportunities for growth, the setbacks as setups for even greater comebacks. It is in the tapestry of your experiences, the woven threads of joy and sorrow, triumph and defeat, that the masterpiece of your life is being created. Release the need to be perfect, to have it all figured out, to present a flawless facade to the world. Embrace your imperfections, your scars, your stories of resilience and redemption. These are not marks of disqualification, but rather badges of honor, testaments to the strength of your spirit and the depth of your character. You are not defined by where you've been, but by where you choose to go from here. Step boldly into the fullness of who you were created to be, knowing that you are worthy, you are capable, and you are destined for greatness. The most courageous act you can take is not one of physical strength or daring adventure, but the quiet, unwavering decision to believe again. To believe in yourself, in your dreams, in the possibility of a brighter tomorrow, even when the world around you seems determined to extinguish the flame of hope. It is the courage to open your heart again, even after it's been broken, to trust in the unseen hand that guides you, even when you can't see the path ahead, and to step boldly into the unknown, armed with nothing more than the unwavering conviction that you are worthy, you are loved, and you are destined for greatness. This is not a passive hope, a wishful thinking, a blind faith that ignores the realities of the world. It is an active, defiant, courageous choice to focus on the good, to seek out the beauty, to believe in the power of love to heal, to restore, and to redeem. It is the unwavering belief that within each of us resides the potential for greatness, the capacity for love that knows no bounds, and the indomitable spirit that refuses to be defeated. The world needs your belief, dear one. It needs your light, your love, your unwavering faith in the possibility of a brighter tomorrow. So, choose to believe again. Believe in yourself. Believe in the power of your dreams. Believe in the goodness that still exists in the world, and watch and wonder as the universe conspires to make those beliefs a reality. Your courage to believe, to hope, to love fiercely and live boldly, has the power to change the world, one heart, one dream, one act of faith at a time. The first whispers of victory are often the quietest. They don't arrive with fanfare or a roaring crowd. They begin as a subtle shift within, a quiet knowing that settles deep in your bones. The grip of fear loosens, replaced by a gentle but unyielding strength. Doubt's voice, once deafening, now sounds distant, like echoes fading against the rising tide of your own belief. This is the turning point, the moment when the battle within begins to shift in your favor. You start to see the world through eyes no longer clouded by fear, but clear and bright with the unwavering faith that you are exactly where you are meant to be. doing exactly what you were created to do. The challenges that once seemed insurmountable now appear as opportunities for growth, the setbacks as stepping stones on the path to your highest potential. You begin to walk differently, head held high, shoulders squared, not with arrogance but with the quiet confidence of one who has stared down their fears and emerged victorious. There's a new spring in your step, a lightness in your heart, a radiance that emanates from within and touches everyone you encounter. It's the glow of victory, the undeniable evidence of the battle won, the internal war that is forged within you, a spirit unbreakable. This is not the end of the journey, for the path of faith is one of continuous growth and evolution, but it is a significant milestone, a testament to the power of choosing faith over fear, of answering the call to greatness that whispers within your soul. And as you continue on this path, know that the echoes of this victory will resonate throughout your life, guiding your steps, strengthening your resolve, and reminding you that you are a conqueror, a warrior of the light, and a masterpiece in the making. The time has come to shed the weight of self-doubt, to silence the voices of fear, and to rise, warrior, rise into the fullness of who you were created to be. The world has waited long enough for your light to shine, for your unique gifts to be shared, for the symphony of your soul to add its melody to the chorus of creation. Do not let fear hold you captive any longer. The chains that bind you are forged in the fires of your own making, and you alone, hold the key to their release. It's time to stop playing small, to stop dimming your light to fit in with a world that has yet to embrace its own brilliance. The world needs your authenticity, your courage, your willingness to stand tall and declare, "I am here, I am worthy, and I am ready to make a difference." This is not about ego or self-promotion. It is about stepping into the fullness of your God-given potential and allowing your light to shine so brightly that it illuminates the path for others to find their own way. The journey will not be easy. There will be moments of doubt, whispers of fear and challenges that test your resolve. But you are a warrior, forged in the fires of adversity, tempered by trials, and strengthened by every obstacle you've overcome. You possess within you a wellspring of strength, a reservoir of resilience, and an unwavering faith that can move mountains. Do not be afraid to stumble, to fall, to rise again with even greater determination. Each scar you bear is a badge of honor, a testament to your courage, and a reminder that you are stronger than you think, braver than you believe, and more capable than you could ever imagine. Rise, warrior, rise, the world is waiting for you. For far too long you have allowed fear to write the narrative of your life. It has dictated your choices, limited your beliefs, and kept you tethered to a story that no longer serves you. It's time to reclaim your narrative, to take back the pen, and to begin writing a new chapter, one filled with faith, courage, and the unwavering pursuit of your dreams. This is not about erasing the past or pretending that the challenges you faced never happened. It's about reframing those experiences, seeing them through the lens of faith and recognizing the strength, resilience, and wisdom you've gained along the way. Every setback, every heartbreak, every moment of doubt has served a purpose. It has shaped you, molded you, and prepared you for the extraordinary life that is unfolding before you. Begin by challenging the negative self-talk, the limiting beliefs that keep you trapped in a cycle of fear and inaction. Replace those thoughts with affirmations of truth, with words that uplift and inspire, with the unwavering belief that you are worthy, you are capable, and you are destined for greatness. Surround yourself with people who believe in your dreams, who will champion your cause, and who will remind you of your strength when you forget. This is your story, dear one, and you are the author of your own destiny. Write it with courage, with passion, with the unwavering belief that the greatest chapters of your life have yet to be written. The journey from fear to faith is not a destination but a continuous process of growth, expansion, and becoming. It is a lifelong adventure filled with twists and turns, moments of exhilaration, and seasons of quiet reflection. But through it all, through the challenges and triumphs, the setbacks and breakthroughs, remember this: a crown awaits. It is not a crown of worldly possessions or fleeting accolades, but a crown of true victory, the reward for a life lived with courage, purpose, and an unwavering commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. This crown represents the culmination of every courageous choice, every act of faith, every time you chose to believe in yourself even when the world doubted, every time you picked yourself up after a fall, every time you listened to the whispers of your soul and dared to dream a bigger dream. It is a symbol of the internal transformation you've undergone, the battles you've won, the fears you've conquered, and the unwavering spirit that has carried you through it all. It is a crown worn not with pride or arrogance, but with humility and gratitude, a constant reminder of the strength you've found within, the love that has sustained you, and the unwavering faith that has guided your steps. This crown, dear one, is yours for the taking. It is not bestowed upon you by any external force, but rather it is claimed through the daily choices you make, the actions you take, and the unwavering belief that you are worthy, you are capable, and you are destined for a life of purpose, passion, and extraordinary impact. So go forth, dear warrior of the light, and claim the crown that awaits. Live a life that is a testament to the boundless love, limitless potential, and unwavering faith that reside within you. The world is waiting for your light to shine.